record button. Let me just do an adjustment. All right, here we go. KLK 102.5 FM. Good morning to you on your Wednesday. It's March 27, 2024. This is Community Conversations. Karen Wonder is in the studio with you today, and today I have a very packed studio full of very special guests, and they're going to be talking about something very special that's actually coming to Jonesboro on my birthday, April 13th. Wow. This is the Crawfish Festival, the first ever crawfish music festival, and it's being sponsored and put on by the Jonesboro Business Association. And joining us is Mr. Henry Burrell, the founder of JBA, and I'm going to let him kind of just introduce the rest of the panel and tell everybody about this great and exciting event.
Well, thank you very much. We're glad to be here and appreciate you giving us some time. So part of the committee is Aaron Fisher, who's the music chair, who has done a phenomenal job, and I'll let him speak about that, about the music arrangement and what it means to the Delta. And then, of course, we have our good friend Devlin Duke, who is the owner of the Delta Crawfish Cafe. And he is, I'm telling you, I claim the state of Louisiana because I spent the majority of my life there, so I feel like I'm certified in gumbo and crawfish and jambalaya and all those things. And I'm telling you, this guy is the real deal. His food is excellent, so we're so excited that he is providing that, and he'll give you some more details about the menu and his other partners in the food selection.
All right, take it away.
Go ahead, Devlin, you can start.
Well, hey, guys, we're very excited about this Crawfish Festival, and so many exciting things are going to be happening. We got music, we got food, and I'll just kind of go over what we got going on with the food. First of all, we've got Delta Crawfish, which is going to be selling crawfish, shrimp, alligator, boudin, all your different kind of seafood and Cajun type items, and we'll be there all day doing that until everybody goes home. You got Legends Barbecue. They're going to be doing pulled pork, pulled beef, barbecue nachos, and all those really good special items that Reggie does over there, and his wife and his crew. And then we also got H2Q, which is doing chili cheese dogs, chicken strips, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, that kind of thing. So you're going to have a very good variety of food. Nobody's going to come out there and not find something to eat. Kids, adults, everybody. And we'll also have snow cones. There's going to be some lemonade stands and some other vendors that we'll talk about sometime in the future.
Okay. And, of course, we'll go to Aaron, talk a little bit about the entertainment. I saw Sweet Angel is going to be one of the performers y'all got.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely one person.
Now, hold on. Now, Sweet Angel, she for the grown folks. So y'all may want to save her toward the end, maybe when the kids, trying to send the kids home.
Well, nah, she going on at like 3:00.
Okay,
but she knows it's a family event.
Okay,
as well, so yeah.
I remember one time she performed at Legends, and she said, "You want to know what I love about both my sax and my man?" Well, I'm gonna have to leave everybody to guess that one. I can't say it on the air. Shout out to Sweet Angel. Let's on a serious note, let's talk more about the entertainment lineup that we got.
Well, one of the goals that we have for the entertainment lineup is to not only in the food have a variety, but also in the music as well. So we have a bunch of surrounding bands and local artists that are coming up. We also have the ASU Faculty Jazz Tech that's going to be there as well, providing kind of that Delta feel with a whole bunch of jazz. We have Ty Stevens, we have Madam Leaves for the artists, the upcoming. And then, of course, like you said, we have Sweet Angel, Maestro 3000 and the Time Machine, another upcoming band that also just got done performing for NPR, is going to be there. And then we also have Greasy Tree and Flatland Funk Donors, who They have been around a long time, and so have Greasy Tree. And one thing that we wanted to do with the headlining bands was honor bands that have been in Jonesboro for a long time with this festival and say, hey, we're going to go ahead and give y'all your flowers and y'all opportunity to shine.
Okay, and I want to circle back to Henry for a bit. What made you come up with the vision for this? And this is also a fundraiser for JBA, but what kind of made you come up? Because this is something that has never even been thought of. You know, we have Barbecue Fest, but this will be the first Crawfish Fest.
Yeah, so in doing a fundraiser, the question was, what can you do, what can we offer that the whole community can participate in, and then represents a cultural piece. So, the music was devised to have different genres that were available. The food, it was definitely something that crawfish is something that we all kind of like enjoy or would like to experiment with. But then you have these other flavors. You have barbecue, you have shrimp, you have, now I know you got alligator. And so
Alligator.
I'm gonna be over there. And all these different things. And then the other thing is that we also have vendors as well. So there will be some local vendors that will be there with jewelry, and then some of their other products. We're going to have a petting zoo that's going to be there. And then there's going to be some information booths, especially about our sponsors. And I do have to give a huge acknowledgement to our sponsors. We have the A&P Commission, you have Aris Bank, Centennial Bank, you have NEA Baptist, you have St. Bernard's, we have Occasions Magazines, we have the Solutions Group. We have so many different Signature Bank has also done some stuff. So we definitely would love to have, and in Kids Zone, would definitely, we're able to have them participate in the help us grow this event. So the idea of this is to have an annual event that brings our neighbors together, that gives us a chance to commingle, meet your neighbor, have fun, have food, be able to shop, and really show our youth entrepreneurs different ways that they can make money and hear people's stories. And so how do you do that? So having it all in one place was something that's new. So the Gamble's home facility, the Gamble stage out there in US 49, was very gracious enough to help us plan this event. And we will definitely go ahead and knock it out the box. And that's what we're doing.
Hey, Henry, what are we raising money for?
Oh, the money is for the Jonesboro Business Association. So we are a nonprofit that believes our mission is that we want to secure futures and empower lives. And the way that we do that is through youth entrepreneurship. We feel like if we can get and introduce a child at the age of 12 and help them formulate a path, by the time they're 25, the community now has a brick and mortar business that's adding to its tax base. So that's the whole idea for it. We are ready to expand. Right now, we're working out of Annie Camp Junior High School, but now we're leaving the program there, but then moving off-site and adding on another program for high school students. So thanks for reminding me about that.
And of course, the JBA, speaking of students, has been very active. Unfortunately, we don't have Lynette Hirsch here to talk on that aspect, but some of the things that they have done, especially at Annie Camp Junior High School, is the Be Me, See Me program, which invites professionals from all over the city to come interact with the students, and also the Living Library. And the Living Library is basically each professional has like a cover that they wear, and students are encouraged to look beyond the cover and read what's inside the story, kind of going back to the old saying, never judge a book by its cover. So they're just some of the things that JBA started. And I can remember when I first met Henry, when he first got to Jonesboro. Shout out to them Houlihan days. Appreciate all the free meals. But I remember he talking about his vision that he wanted to bring the community together, and we would kind of powwow and go back and forth. So just for it to evolve and to get to this point, I'm proud of you guys, and I know it's going to be an amazing event that is going to draw the whole community together. It is the Crawfish Festival. It's going down April 13th. I'll be celebrating chapter 46. So, like I said, I'm going to probably have to get me, y'all going to have some shrimp there? I'm not really huge on crawfish. But y'all going to have some shrimp there too?
Oh, yeah. We'll have shrimp, hot and spicy shrimp, you name it.
I'm going to be all in on that shrimp then. All right, so let's talk about the response, the feedback you all have gotten so far about the Crawfish Festival.
Wow. So it's been overwhelming, to tell you the truth. So we have a very, very good social media expert that's and then also the Solutions Group is doing our media. Solutions Group is doing our marketing campaign, and Ellie Smith is doing our social media. And just looking at some of the analytics, we have at least 40,000 reach and responses from people. The spreading the word has been phenomenal. And again, going back to sharing a vision and having those companies that are sponsoring us has been phenomenal. I mean, the feedback, the listening, the participation of the different businesses has been overwhelming. And if it wasn't for their input, I don't think that would be able to put off an event the way that this one is designed to go off. So,
all right. So, where do you see this event in 5 years?
6 stages.
6 stages.
6 stages going on simultaneously. I think ideas.
Y'all gonna have to move that to the fairgrounds. Then.
You're exactly right, and it's going to be called Celebration at the Curve. And so
you already got the vision wrote down.
We have the vision. So I mean, coming from New Orleans, we think that a jazz and heritage type event is possible. So right now it's Saturday. Then you go to Saturday. You go to Friday, Saturday. Then you go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then you do it 2 weekends in a row. Then you go from one stage, 2 stage, 3 stages, up to 6 stages. Then it becomes a venue place, all right, for food and for local vendors to sell their products and their wares and stuff. So it then becomes this huge event that people look forward to. And our sell to the community is that if we call it the Delta Crawfish Festival and we partner with different regions in the Delta and then kind of like share their stories with this one, then there's this draw to come to Jonesboro. And then now you're filling up restaurants, you're filling up hotels, you're filling up shops, and now it becomes this big touristy thing.
You know, what I like about it also is that it brings awareness, like all the different vendors come in, and a lot of times you don't even know those people exist until you see them at an event, and it opens up a whole new relationships with people.
Yeah, and if we can give vendors a different, an additional point of distribution with this event, then it becomes something special. So for us right now, you have the Oasis event that's the week before ours, which, you know, vendors will be out there, there's shopping and so forth and so such. And now there's an additional event that comes on the tail end of that. Now, I also realize that, you know, that poses some challenges, but that's a good challenge to have, you know, to have another point of distribution. And I also want Aaron to speak about this because I didn't realize this part. Aaron has a very unique viewpoint, and he has a passion for music in the place of live music here in Jonesboro. And I'd like to have him share his viewpoints because what we're doing also gives that particular group of, because musicians are entrepreneurs, they're there to make money. So we would like to hear from him about that.
Well, I think music in Jonesboro is very, very important. People think that Jonesboro is just a little small dot on the corner of Arkansas, and it's really not. It's a building place. It's a growing place. And one thing that music really has in our community is very important, just from our churches, just to local downtown, just to everywhere. So the opportunity that the Delta Crawfish Festival gives is that no matter what time you show up, there's at least something for everybody at every point in time. And a lot of times when we go to festivals, you know, normally it's just people who's in that circle of whoever's throwing it. But because of the community effort that's going on with all the people that are involved, not only the people that are on the stage, but the people behind the scenes, all of the volunteers and everybody just on the council, it's really an outcry to say, hey, the community has been asking for something different. Let's give it to them. And I think that when people who are in positions of power actually listen to the community, it helps build up the community into something greater.
And I think it's definitely going to be amazing. Of course, Aaron, obviously you being a musician and an artist yourself, whose music we play here on KLEK.
Oh,
you definitely you definitely have that perspective to bring to the table. So again, it's just going to be a good time by everyone. And of course, it is free to the community, I believe, right?
No, unfortunately, it's not. It's
okay.
not free. So it's $25 for admission. All right, and that gives you admission to the fun zone, depending to the vendors that'll be there, and then 11 hours worth of music and 7 bands. So
if you do the math, it's almost like it's free.
Well, the food and beverages are going to be different. So think about it like this: like if I go to Cregan's, I'm going to pay $5 or $10 for a cover to go see my favorite band, right? But I still need to buy food and I still need to buy drinks. So it's really not. So you're paying less than $5 per band. So it's a good balance. And again, the fact that we have an opportunity to have a picnic style event and that the food is going to be great and people are going to be jamming and it's going to be fun.
I think it's also it'll make people feel good, give an opportunity they can feel good about. It's going to help the community, because every dollar that goes in is going to help go towards what we're raising money for. And so it's like the whole community helping.
Yeah.
All right. So it's definitely going to I can't stress this enough. It's going to be an amazing event. You will definitely make sure that you have your face up in the place. It is the Jonesboro Crawfish Festival going down April 13th. Go ahead and give them the times again.
It's going to be April 13th between 12 and 11. Bands start kicking off at 12, starting with the national anthem. And then we go with the ASU band that's up next. And then I think it's Ty Stevens,
Yep,
then
Ty Stevens.
Madam Eves, then Sweet Angel, Maestro 3000, Greasy Tree, and then the encore act is Funkland Donors. So I do want to take a moment to give a quick shout out to the committee. So we have Devlin here, we have Aaron, but also need to recognize Christy Pulliam, who's been so amazing. Lynette Hirsch has been great. She's huge in terms of like giving feedback and giving us direction and helping us set up some media events. We have to thank Reginald Prunty for all his efforts. We have Ariana Brown, who is going to be our vendor coordinator, who's been amazing. And we also want to throw a shout out to Thomas Hope, who has also been helping us out with coordinating and everything.
All right. We got about 2 minutes left. Any final comments, thoughts, anything else that you want to get out there to the community for anybody?
Come out, have fun. Crawfish bowls, everybody loves a crawfish bowl, and you cannot get better when you have music with it. I love it.
Feel your soul, feel your stomach. Aaron?
Just come out and be ready for a good, energetic time.
Now, are you singing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's worth the price of admission by itself.
I'm the Maestro 3000, the time machine of the whole thing.
All righty. All right, Henry?
Nope. Hey, look, just come out and have a good time, just like everybody else is saying. It's going to be a good event, and it will grow from there.
All right, there you have it, the Jonesboro Crawfish Festival, sponsored by the Jonesboro Business Association, April 13th. Make sure that you have, give them the location.
Oh, it's going to be at the Gamble stage off of US 59. Oh, US 49, sorry about that.
You in Houston.
Farville Curve.
Yeah, Farville Curve, okay. You can tell I'm not from Jonesboro. But it'll be there. It's a good facility. It's going to be plenty of room and plenty of things to do. So we're excited.
All right, and we're definitely excited for you guys. And, of course, we'll be back next week. Lynette Hirsch will be here. She's going to be talking about the event some more, so definitely looking forward to hearing her perspective on it. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Community Conversations. Don't forget, this is All Gospel Wednesday. We got great gospel music all day long. You guys have a great and blessed day. This is KLEK on 2.5 FM.